we were. Woman with I walk with consideration. Nna na nwa dị so. Nwa nwere ike na-atụ anya ka nna ya bidoro ya ka o bidobere ya ọ na-ewe iwe. Ma mgbe ọ ghọtara nsogbu dị nna ya, o wetụkwa obi ya na nne ya kpọrọ. Mgbe na-ahụ ha esere okwu echebe ya ụlọ a na-edozi. Nwata na-ebezi ebili elu. Mana ebe anyị nọdụrụ na bụ ha nwapụ ọdọ abụghị ya. Ma mgbe ha kụziri ya ka ha maka ọgbọ ndụ ga ọba. Onwe onye ga-apụta nwaghara na-ekpe ekpere ka nwa ya ghara ike ya. IPOB na Ohaneze nwere nsogbu na ndị ịkpakọrịta IPOB na-eme 90% of it Ohaneze.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Good evening. Happy weekend. Hey, my brother Henry, are you excited? You're welcome. Thank God it's another Friday. Hey, the weekend is so cherished. Good evening, everybody. Welcome, 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 welcome. Good evening, my dear brother. I welcome you. I cite you. Francis, you're welcome. Good evening. Good evening. You're welcome, everyone. You're welcome, my people. You're welcome. Welcome. Let's wait for people to join us a little bit. Good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just give me a little bit. Let me share it in the chat. Good evening, my people. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. I greet you. Dorothy, I greet you. Igwe Abuchi, I greet you. Ewenulam, I greet you. You're welcome. Ismail, I greet you. Bitoye, you're welcome. Dorothy, you're welcome. Makego, I greet you. Good evening. Ezioku, you're welcome. I cite you. I greet you, Roman. I greet you. Yeah, so my people, I welcome you very, very, very much to this live video. Good evening to you all. Good evening, good evening. Actually, I was kind of saying, should I do this? Should I not do this? You know, when I'm doing the video, that's when they realize that, something wrong is going on. But when they are doing their things, they are happy, right? They are very happy. Good evening, Ayila. You're welcome. So a brother sent me this link, and I was looking at this link today, and I was like, wow, I was just blown away with what the man was saying. Like, this man, like, does he know what he's saying, or like he's just saying it? Or For real, that kind of thinking. You're like, for real, if someone's father, someone that is an elder, that is looked upon as an elder. I don't know why he's saying that, but I decided that I will play it for you guys this afternoon. I came out to talk about the girls that they took inside the bush. And I was like, bring back our girls. And nobody's talking about it. Nobody wants to talk about what is going on. And you remember the video of the girls, the modus. That's just one of the examples. No, that's just an example. There are many people that have confessed when they came for them. Anyone they found, they took the, female or the young women they found in their house and stuff like that. So it is not that they don't know, obviously. So it's just that they feel like in freedom fighting anything goes, like in their mind, it's part of it. I don't know, like that's how I'm thinking about it, but I don't know. So um I was thinking that I will talk about this, and there's something else I also want to talk about that is going on. um most of the problem that Nigerian people are facing is not because that the resources are not in Nigeria, or that Nigerians cannot do better or something like that. But a few people are just so greedy and they can't have enough, and they don't have conscience, they don't have empathy. They are not, I don't know how it came about, but obviously Nigerians have a hard time feeling sorry, or like, empathy is like putting yourself in that person's shoe and feeling the feeling that person can feel if anything happened. That's what is called empathy. Obviously Nigerians are lacking in empathy. That's why they can do the kind of things that they do. That is why, like, they don't think about the things that they do. As long as they can get that money and that bling to shine for a few days, yeah, I'm not saying that they are freedom fighting, but in their mind they are freedom fighting, right? And in that mind of their freedom fighting, anything goes. Like, I was listening to ordinary president, the Brekete family. Somebody was sharing his video, and he was saying, like, the kind of things these people do is like to keep person they hungry them. Like, somebody where they are alive, they go, they butcher her. He was saying it, obviously, so they know what they are doing. It's they know what they are doing. Good evening, my people. So, my people, I welcome you very heartily to this live video. And I know that it's Friday evening and everybody have things that they are doing, but still you are here. So I appreciate you. I thank you for being a part of this program. You're welcome. You're highly welcome. And I will not take much of your time because I was already live today in the afternoon, even though it is brief. But in this video, I just want to quickly share with you this video that I came across this afternoon. So a brother sent me this video this afternoon, and I want to share with you guys, because when we are talking about the things that the IPOB and the ASN are doing, and the atrocities, they are unbelievable. That when you think you have heard a worse, and then you will hear another worse one, and then, like, you are thinking, what is the worst thing that can happen? Then look at another one, they have done it again. You like, this one is too much. And then you see another one, you can't even have any words to express what you are seeing or what you are feeling. And so coming and hearing this man saying this thing is flabbergasted. Let me use the kind of English I used to learn when I was small. So let's go.
Behind IPOB's activity. That ID Bamba, and 90% of it, the ID behind it. So, when you come to someone in a quick IPOB, no, Ohaneze and and if I call IPOB, 90% of it, the ID behind it. Ohaneze.
Are you hearing it? He said that IPOB and Ohaneze, they don't have any problem. And everything that IPOB is doing, if you put it together, that 90% of what IPOB is doing, that Ohaneze is behind it. Like, I don't know his position in Ohaneze. I don't know what capacity he has to be saying this, but this is rattling, this is unbelievable. This is someone that is saying this, and I really don't know much background about this video, when this video was done, if it is a recent something. that kind of a thing. But seeing, I think I may want to check that. I'm coming. Let me check how recent this video is. So this video was posted yesterday. So obviously it's a recent video. It's a recent video. So the video was posted yesterday. Good evening, AGK. I greet you. I greet you. Yeah, so I feel like the video is already all over the place right now. So unbelievable. The video is yesterday. So good evening, my people. You're welcome to my life once again. I welcome and I appreciate every one of you that is joining me once again in this live broadcast. And if you are new to my page, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the follow button. Don't forget to comment, share your thoughts and opinion. And yeah, don't forget to support this page or this channel wherever you're watching from, however you want. In this video, we want to quickly talk about this Ohaneze chieftain that is telling us something that is really, really mind-blowing. He is telling us that Ohaneze and IPOB don't have any problem with each other, that Ohaneze and IPOB are working together, and that Ohaneze is behind more than 90% of all what IPOB is doing. So I'm not going to say it again. Let me play the video so that you can hear it from yourself.
And if I saw even IPOB, 90% of it, I be behind it. Ohaneze, I be behind IPOB's activity. That IPOB Bamba, this is under IPOB, wouldn't ebu mad. But we only babu. Here in a federal government, I didn't done as we be ebu mad, no about terrorists.
So he said that they said IPOB, they buy people, that they say IPOB don't buy anybody, that it is the people that are inside the bush that are carrying cattle that are the ones buying people, that the federal government should hold them. So are they trying to tell us that all this time that Nigerian police, we bust their camp, we catch many of them, that they will have confrontation with Nigerian army, Nigerian police, and they will arrest some of them that are left over and they are interviewing them? Like, what exactly is the essence of this denial and gaslighting of themselves? Like this one that call himself investors victory. Now thunder go kukuma fire you and your generation. Who carry you come here? You say you are hearing Igbo that I'm twisting the man's word. How did I twist the man's words? Let me replay it again from beginning.
Mana ife anyị nọdụrụ n'afọ ha nwakwa ọta afọ ya ma mgbe ha kụziri ya ka ha ma na ọgbọ ndụ ka anyị na-aga ọba so onwe onye ga-amụta nwaghara na-ekpe ekpere ka nwa ya ghara ike ya. IPOB na Ohaneze nwere nsogbu.
IPOB and Ohaneze don't have problem.
IPOB 90% of it I be behind it.
And if you calculate and add all what IPOB is doing, 90% of it, they are behind it. Where did I twist the words? Please. The people that God have already cursed from womb, say they are born to die. Born to die for the barbarism of another person. Where did I twist this thing now? I did not twist it. This is life and direct. You see, you will be saying something, they will take it from your mouth immediately. They will try to twist it. They will try to turn it back, change it for you, project it onto you. But you can hear the man saying it. It's not like tomorrow. I think that it started from somewhere here. From here, he started saying that thing from here.
Ka ha ma na ọgbọ ndụ ka anyị na-aga ọba so onwe onye ga-amụta nwaghara na-ekpe ekpere ka nwa ya ghara ike ya. IPOB na Ohaneze nwere nsogbu and ịgbakọ ibe IPOB na-eme 90% of it I be behind it. Ohaneze, I be behind IPOB's activity. That I ji tamba izi na ndị IPOB ndị na-egbu mmadụ ma onwebe onye baburu ihe anyị na-agwa federal gọọmenti ha jide ndị a na-azụ ebi na-egbu mmadụ n'ọba terrorist. IPOB is never terrorist, and Ohaneze never accepted the ban on IPOB. as a terrorist. We never accepted that, and we will never accept that. So the activities which will redress the injustice and fairness be denied to Igbo nation. That's all. I nwere ihe mmadụ anyị metụtara mgbe anyị dị n'ọnwa ka a na-anọ anyị dị 13 years. Ife ngabigara oge ahụ o nweghị ka iwe ọbịa ibe gbasara Biafra ikwu ekwu ọzọ maka aka m ekwu ekwu ihe na-adịkwadị na ife anyị jiri anya anyị tụ 13 years anyị soro n'enyi otu ife adịghị before 13 years na-eje for something kilometers. It is operating for man, one Igbo, the late brothers Igbo man, will be reacting anytime Biafra have a movement that nothing can stop. It cannot die. Mana sisa enwa la bo Nigeria zuru oke fast. Nigeria niile kpọrọ Igbo asị maka mkpọba na agba. No lazy man in Igbo. But there's lazy man in the other class in the Nigeria. Average Igbo man who support Igbo 8. Average Igbo man never go to anybody to beg for us. That's the jealous. Igbo will answer. Like you see, the rank will have the head up. Oh, it's up time. Man, you pay where it's. That's the beginning for where it's.
So my people, you've heard it now. So no need for us to be talking since the people that own the land are part and parcel of what is going on. They are 90% behind it. They never buy anybody. They never okay. Oh. All those people that are buying, they buy by themselves. Abi. Those people that are traveling, that they buy. There's one video I even have. That man, he said he was traveling. They caught him, they beat him, they all in ice. Well, did you see that Yoruba guy? I didn't even post that one self. I'm just like, okay, oh, so I don't know now. You see, if it is good for you, who am I? So if they carry all the guys inside the bush, Shebi is part of it. He said anybody that Biafra, he was there when they are fighting it. So if you go to a place and the road to that place or the situation that led to that place, everything, the result of you going to that place did not bring something good. Shebi, you will advise yourself now. Must you go back to that place? There is a saying, Ozodema agayu borabo. If the road was good, the road was favorable, you will go there again. But if the road was bad, the experience you had when you are going there, when you were there, you will advise yourself properly and redirect yourself. And that's the concept of ozemena. When something happened to you and you realize what had happened, you say ozemena. Like, may it never happen to you again. And the people that know their history, that read their history, understand their history, their concept of going forward is ozemena. Never again. May it never happen again. May it never happen again. Like German people, they are trying their best to make sure that thing that happened did not happen again. That somebody rose up and led them to go and fight unnecessary war that they are still paying the price today. They don't get to say. Now, Papa Samuel, they tell them what they go do. Many of their things, they have to depend on Papa Samuel to tell them which way to go. They don't get their own road where they follow. Why? Because of that thing that happened. And that's why they don't want to go back there. In this country, they have many people that are like IPOB also, that they are saying foreigner out, black people out, Jewish people out. They don't want. But the government is going after them and trying to stop them. And that man that brought that calamity on German people, they call him Hitler. If you mention his name or there's a salute they give to Hitler, there's a way they do it. If you come in public and you do that salute and there are witnesses, you are going to jail. And if you come out openly and deny what the Nazis did, you are going to jail. It's a crime. Why? Because they have established that mind that Ozemena. When you see, for example, when those right wing people, they call them right wing, they call them neo Nazis. They are new Nazis. When they are going like this, if they see foreigner, if they see anybody with color different, anything that will show that you are not originally German, they are going after you. When they are going out to demonstrate, you will see the other people, the other German people that they say they don't want never again. They will come out en masse to counter that their protest. They may be like 100 or 20 or 200, but the people that will come to counter that their protest, it will be like more than 1,000, and they will cover all everywhere. They will even fight that day. They say never again. Why? Because they have looked in that history and they know that there is no way. Do you know that just last year there was a coup d'etat in Germany? They tried to remove the elected government in a coup, and they allowed them to do the coup. When it was climaxing, they wanted to go and kick out all the politicians in the Bundestag. In the Bundestag is what you call like a House of Assembly in Nigeria. When they were about to go to the Bundestag, that's when the police, the Bundespolizei, the federal police, swooped down. If you see that day, they were using helicopter. They were, you know how when soldiers are from up like this, they will be dropping with rope to enter people apartments in Berlin, in the capital city, all across Germany. They have been following their trail, all their telephone call, top officials. Their goal was they want to remove this politician because they say the politicians are destroying their country, and the politicians are bringing in too many foreigners. They want to take over their land. They want to take over their land, and so they want to defend their land. And what they want to do, they want to remove all the politicians, and they want to bring in a descendant of a former German king. And so that German king will come and do what Hitler did and remove all these foreigners so that the German country will be only for them that are Oyibo. If you I'm telling you, last year, by around this I'm saying last year, I think it's even this year, sometime like a few months ago, around May, that this thing happened. They are arrested, or even judges, military officials. They were part of the coup. They wanted to overthrow this German government. Why? Because they understood their history, that they don't want to repeat it. That place, there is no road. There's no road there, and they don't want it again. They said, Ozemena, never again. They want to look forward. They are looking for a progressive German, not a German country that is going back, digging a hole for itself. And unfortunately, our people, they are misinterpreting the pain of what happened during the Biafra war, right? They are shifting the blame and shifting the responsibility of everything that happened to other people. So the road that you went to and 3 million wasted, more than 6 million, everything you lost. The way to salvage it is not to buy more 3 million or more millions. Like since Kano started this thing, since Wazurike started this thing, how many people have buying? The way to salvage it is not to go another and buy another 6 million. Like Kanu said, his obligation to the dead outweigh those ones that are living, because you feel like, oh, it's because 100 have died, so you want to buy another one. You want to buy another one. It's called the sunk cost fallacy, because you feel like you have invested so much, so many people have died, you can no longer go back. But the only thing that it results is more people will buy, more people will buy, and nothing will come out of it. Nothing will come out of it. And in this kind of situation, nobody's going to pity you, because everybody saw the history of what happened. Everybody see how it played out. Only you, because you are the one that is most hurt from what happened. You are the one that bore the brunt of what happened. Only you are not seeing the fault, the root cause of the whole thing. You know, only you are not seeing it, because why? They interpret you. Even from our highest to our lowest, they will still be pointing finger. Yoruba is our problem. Your Hausa is the real enemy of Igbo man is. So who is the friend? Who is like? before you will say Yoruba is your real enemy, ask yourself, are you the real friend of who? Whose friend are you? Who can see you as a friend and a partner? Who? Because all your concentration is everybody, do you understand? Meanwhile, 4 of your fingers is pointing back at you, all the things you are doing. And the only thing you are supposed to do is to build up and live well. So if Ohaneze is behind what IPOB is doing and supports what IPOB is doing, which means they support what is going on in Alibo now. Which means we don't have anything we have to say, you know. That is the sad reality. So, you know, because who are we? No, we are nobody. And that's why, that's, you know, where your heart is, that's where you will put your effort. So if all your effort is going towards Biafra, then, you know, so be it. So if you put all your effort, you understand. You put all your effort in secession, you put all your effort in secessionist agenda, secession. And then all of a sudden you want to go to the center. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. You don't know, but everybody knows that you don't lead your people into a war that you don't have the capacity to win it. And you know that you don't have a capacity to win it. And you are not under siege. It's not like somebody came to you and declared war over. You are the one that is going and rallying your people to go and fight. You know, like when I'm talking about what is going on in Niger right now, that is a coded something. It's a coded something. It's a prosy war. There are many people that are not seeing the prosiness in it. They are just taking at face value. ECOWAS, you know. So they don't understand the workings that are on the ground. And if the person that is going to go and lead Nigeria into that kind of basgos, he will take the blame forever, because nothing good can come out of it. Did you see what happened in Russia? This Wagner group, did you see? I posted it in the chat. So these political things, they are deep, they are underground. It's not something that you will be rallying ordinary people up for. It is not. That is why we have elected officials. That is why we have elected officials. That is why they are in the Senate. That is why they are in the National Assembly. That's why they are governors. That's why they form this socio-political group, to be the ones that will be speaking, not just anybody. People that have a portfolio, you know, people that are registered and documented. You know, not, you know, look at IPOB. Who are they, for example? Who, like, look about Ikengi Roag. Those are the ones that are going to bring a new country. You know. So I don't know. I feel like at this point there is no need for us to talk about IPOB and what they are doing anymore. Since they are behind it and they know what they are doing, 90% of it. I mean, it's a lost cause. Or what do you think, guys? I don't know if anybody wants to contribute anything to this section of the video, because I want to talk about something else that is going on in Nigeria. So what I want to talk about is this issue that happened in the UK. So there are people that are so wicked that they will collect as much as 10,000 UK pounds, like my people. 10,000 UK pounds. Like you feel like going abroad is the next thing that you want to do, and you want to go there to better your life, and somebody call and say that they are agents, they are the ones doing the visa to do carer work to go to the UK, that you need to pay so amount, and these people bring all their money, sell their house, sell everything, and then they give to these people to go and do the paper for them and do the visa for them. And then when they get to the UK, the visa is supposed to come with a job attached to it. But when they get to the UK, there is no job for them. They are not able to work. And in abroad, if you cannot work, then that's the end. Because if you cannot work, you cannot feed. If you cannot work, you cannot feed. So I want to share that video with you guys here. Where is this? Sorry. Yeah, I've got it.
Food, including some who also came on skilled worker.
So I want to share this video with you guys. This video is not nice at all. Nigerian people, you people should show mercy. I don't know where the lack of mercy is coming from. So let me show you the video.
It's chaotic, dishing out supplies with a cramped and crowded food bank. They're overwhelmed. It's not just locals who are struggling to survive.
I hope you can hear it.
Some of these people have recently arrived from Nigeria.
So the news that is going on in the United Kingdom right now is that Nigerians in Nigeria are scamming their fellow Nigerians, doing fake visa for them to go and do carer work in the UK. And when they pay all the money and get to the United Kingdom, it is fake because they did not make any arrangement for them to work. And those people, they get stranded when they get there. They cannot work. There is no job for them to do. And when you cannot work, you cannot pay your baby, you cannot feed, you cannot rent. And that is the beginning of your misery. And they are stranded. They have to go to this food bank that is run by a Nigerian to give them something that they can eat. Some are sleeping under the bridge, and they have sold everything. They have sold everything before they started going. Why are Nigerians like this? Why can't you show mercy to your fellow Nigerians? Like, you know the situation of the country. Why are you this heartless? You say the leaders are stealing and they are doing. Why are you so heartless? Why can't you put yourself in the condition of those people? How can you take 10,000 pounds from somebody and they end up stranded? How?
It's chaotic, dishing out supplies in a cramped and crowded food bank. Organisers say they're overwhelmed. It's not just locals who are struggling to survive. Come on, sit down. Sit down here. Some of these people have recently arrived from Nigeria but got here to find the jobs they were sponsored for don't exist. Sky News has already shown how skilled worker visas are being abused, and middlemen are making large sums of money exploiting this legal route to the UK.
Skilled worker visa is being abused, not by the government. And we are saying the government is bad. We are saying Nigerian government is bad. They are stealing, they are this, they are this. And you as an ordinary person, your fellow Nigerian that you and him are suffering, the person want to go and take advantage of this carer visa or whatever to better himself. And you stand in the way and have the mind to dupe them. And you are seeing that they are selling all they have, all their valuables. You don't care. You don't have any empathy. Nigerian people, Nigerian parents really have to ask themselves the question, how do you raise human beings that don't have empathy for another person. Like, this is coming from a very dark place. Like, people that have no human feeling. Even when you see a dog, you can, like anything breathing, you can even have feeling and say, ah, hey, yeah. But Nigerian parents have succeeded in raising people who don't have any human sympathy. How does that work? I don't understand. I don't understand.
Now we can reveal how people who thought they were coming here to work are falling destitute. Most are reluctant to talk. They feel despair at their predicament. This woman, who we're calling Blessing, hasn't been given any shifts by the company which sponsored her since she arrived 3 months ago.
I've always provided them. I met a lot here, and so many are still coming after I've come here.
Dozens, hundreds?
Oh, I never say dozens. Yeah, dozens, yeah.
This woman also came from Nigeria and says she's had to move north to live with her sister because there's no work for her. They all say it's proving virtually impossible to find a new company to sponsor them for a full-time position. And having come as carers, under the terms of their visas, they can't work in any other job sector. We're calling this couple Joyce and Alan. They say they also paid an agent in Nigeria £10,000 to arrange employment for Joyce as a carer.
I've been cheated. Okay, I've not been easy. I have to sell my car, sell my property, got a loan, took a lot of risk to raise up the money.
How difficult is it to transfer to another company to get sponsored by somebody else?
He is legally here, however, he's not allowed to work in this particular business. He's only here for skilled worker as a carer.
The government says it has robust measures in place to ensure compliance with the immigration system and will take decisive action if employers break the rules, including by revoking sponsor licenses.
The reason they don't want to come out, firstly, embarrassment, but
The thing is, even in this situation, the Nigerian people are still shielding them. Like, I don't understand what problem what is worse? What is the worst problem that you can be inside again when they have taken all your money and you cannot walk? They are stranded. They don't have, like, you collect all the money, and I can imagine what is going on, that they are forming fake companies. So that fake company is not affiliated to any care or anything that can actually give people job, but they are going to go and register that their fake company to the UK government to say this is our company and this is what we do. For example, this is my thinking. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then, based on that company that they are formed, even though the company is not affiliated to any real work, any real care home that need their services, they will now use it to procure visa for those people in Nigeria who are desperate to Japa at all costs, and they will pay them all that money. So only for them to get to the UK, and those people don't have any work to give to them. Maybe even if they have only one home or two home that is they manage to get affiliation to, maybe say come and work, and they have already collected so many thousands, so many people, they cannot give you work in a way that you can earn money, because maybe they can give you 1 week, maybe 1 day in 1 week to go and work in one place. So maybe you go and work 6 hours or highest 12 hours in a week. Then how much can that be? So I don't know. Nigerian parents have not done well. The Nigerian parents that gave birth to this, the Nigerian parents are these people that are elders, that are the ones ruling, and those people they will be complaining about the Nigerian youth. Meanwhile, the Nigerian youth did not fall from the sky. They are their children. They are the ones that made them. They have absolutely no compassion. They have absolutely no human feeling. Like, they don't care. But the thing is, when that thing that they are doing, it happens to them, they will now want you to feel sorry for them. That's why you will see a Nigerian can commit the highest offense. He will still want you to have mercy on him when they catch him. Like when you see all these IPOB criminals, when they catch them, They will not be saying, I'm sorry, forgive me, they were not with their senses. They will shall be looking for your pity. Can you imagine that young man that butchered Gloria was still looking for mercy? Like was asking the Nigerian government to forgive him. And the wife even went to Nosong for that time in one video to go and complain that the husband only went to Lagos for peacekeeping and they arrest him. And while he was there, another man called down on Sonkwa there and said, this is the man that came to my house to buy my wife. Like he came with his men to the man's house to buy his wife. And when police catch him, he was not talking story. They say they are fake, they're innocent youth, they did not do anything, they want mercy. Nigerians, take it easy on yourself, please. Nobody will save you. How can you be this heartless? Do you know there are UK people that have never seen 10,000 pounds in their life, and then somebody will gather that 10,000 pounds and give to you. Our brother even says some people pay more than 10,000 pounds. Still, when they get there, there's no job. No job. So how will they feed? Huh? How will they feed? How will they feed? How will they clothe themselves? Where will they rent an apartment? You can't rent an apartment if you are not working. Nigerian parents, you failed your children. You raise human beings that have no compassion. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. The UK made this, and you know the funny thing, I don't know whether I can say it's funny. The sad thing is the information of how to go about this visa is on the internet. And most of these people that did this thing are educated people. And if you go to other countries, they are not going through agents. And even if they are going through agents, they will do everything uprightly, they will go there, right? But Nigerians are the ones that continue to look for agents for a directive that is online, that you can actually follow step by step and do your thing. You don't need anybody in between. All you need is to be able to read. You go to the website, you follow step by step, you fill the form, you checklist, what do they need, all the papers, you submit it. Huh? Ụbọchị ụmụazị ga-akpata nne gị na nna gị, ụmụ gị, ụmụnne gị, ndị ezinụlọ unu, ha ga-akpata unu niile aka, and ha ga-ememi na unu niile. Me, I'm not saying anything again, but any day I see what you people are doing, I will come and show the world. Maybe you people are not doing anything, and we will still be here. By the grace of God, we will still be seeing where the Biafra will come from. You see what this one is, right? He said the day that they will catch his mother. Is it not a foolish woman that can give birth to somebody like you? Is it not a foolish woman that can give birth to somebody like Chinedu Anya? Tell me, if your mother is a righteous woman, tell me how you can be a bingo in 2023. Tell me. Tell me if you come from a family that are righteous. I don't give you people attention. Don't come to my page. Don't support me. You people stay your lane. Stay your lane. Face the people that love you, that have come to save you. Okay? Stay with them. Yeah, so anyway, it is what it is. Nigerians, you people are not doing well. You people are not doing well. You people are really not doing well. Hello, good evening. I can hear you.
Okay. I've been watching for a while. I don't have a big contribution to make. My opinion might be contrary, but honestly speaking, It is work for me. That's work for people around me that I'm talking about.
Okay.
In the first place, I want to acknowledge, I want to talk about the IPOB and the bingo moromo bingo, which is Ohaneze and IPOB moromo. Now, he cannot did all the impunity because he had the backing of political elites. I don't care what anybody thinks. I've said this over and over that Kano was paid to replicate Boko Haram in the East. And the Eastern politicians were hoping to get presidency out of it.
Just a second. Let me answer a bingo before I block him. Let me tell you guys, the Ifa Juna you people are calling a bad guy. The Ifa Juna actually tried to save millions of Ndibo from the calamity that Ojukwu led you people to. Ifa Juna knows that there is no road there. Ifa Juna told Ojukwu, you don't have the army. You cannot take on the Nigerian army. Stop this thing now. Ojukwu refused, and Ojukwu led Ndibo. He pied Ifa Juna, a brilliant, vibrant young man. He pied him for treason. For treason for a country you have not gotten. No, just a second, please. Ifa Juna was spied for treason of a country that he has not gotten. No, that's how much he wanted to be a leader, by all means. So after spying Ifa Juna, he went into that war. And after spying Ndibo in millions, destroying them, he still ran away. The ran away, he would have run away when Ifa Juna was telling him, say, please leave this thing and leave the country. Let's leave this thing. No, he will not have it. But that same Ifa Juna is who you people are calling what? The one that is bad. And who are you raising? The person that actually lied to you and said he was ready to take on the Nigerian army. The Nigerian army don't have anything, that he's ready. The Nigerian army will be surprised what they will get. And he didn't even have an army. He don't even have an army. He went to carry people's children from villages, and they gave them stick to go and face army. For what? And today you are still calling Ifa Juna the bad person, and you are still praising Ojukwu. Why? Because you don't want to learn from the history of what happened, because you are destined to repeat that history. So you will repeat that history, and we will see how the story will still go. Okay. Sorry for the break. I just wanted to clear something.
Yeah. So, no, it's okay that you hammer on that point, because yesterday I was talking to somebody and told the person that for Igbos to experience peace, that karma is real. They need to go and find the lineage of Satan and apologize to them, because the only crime the committee was warning the Igbos against the danger of it was putting them in, and they gave him them and they fired him. My mother saw the war. She started elementary school when that war busted out. My mother said every single thing IPOB did today and is doing today is exactly what Ojukwu military was doing. Talk about eating. My mother said as a child they went to fetch water to give to Ojukwu soldiers. They told them that they are cooking, that they should wait. Only for them to open a big pot full of animal matter. And the teachers that took them to go and give them in meeting told them, please, we don't want to eat, we are not hungry. They nickname it a brand. That one aside. Do you know that my mother was going to give them fetch water for Ojukwu soldiers because if her mother, who was a nursing mother at the time, had gone, they would take her by force and wife. That was why she was going. If you have any orange on your breast, Ojukwu soldier will adopt you. My mother was doing analysis of the whole thing. She said, do you even know that our girls will run to outside soldiers to marry them so they can feed? But the Ojukwu soldiers were abducting our women by force. Anytime they send a girl with orange on her breast, go give them water. The girl will end up as their slave. So, whatever IPOB is doing today is exactly what Ojukwu did. And I don't blame them because he noticed that the only way to be a hero in Igbo land is to create unity with no remorse. They will reward you with heroic songs. It's okay. I have let them be. They should destroy whatever they have left. Me and my children will return son to inherit that place by the time they are done destroying it. It's a promise I'm making to them. That one aside. Now, talking about Nigerians in UK getting stranded. I live in America. Blessed them, 80% of a lot of states in this America. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
80% of nurses working in America are shipped from the Philippines.
Okay.
Guess what? None of them is ever played. None of them is ever deep. None of them is ever exploited.
Yeah, we have them here too.
What do we have in Nigeria? I imagine that all these bingos, their parents told them what my parents told me. Because he never took him serious. Okay? He never took it. Imagine that instead of calling him a hero. You know what that would have been? It would have saved a lot of families. Imagine that their mom had told them what my mom told me. That every single evil you can think of, Ojukwu soldier committed it in the name of Biafra. That actually our girls will be purposely walk to the outside soldiers to marry them. Put 1 and 2 together, blessed them. If the answers are the real problem, why would that be able to issue?
I don't know. Well, the thing is, since they are saying they are in support of what IPOB is doing, 90%, you know, so we have to clap for them then, you know, and cheer them on. Let them continue. This man that called himself Bruno, he said he said, I'm not reporting what is happening in Benue and Niger State. Okay, don't worry. From tomorrow, I will start reporting what is happening every other place but Alibo.
No problem.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll promise them it's just to come and share them. One apple bless them, we share them. I'm no longer discouraging people not to put their hands on God behind me. They should display themselves that I guarantee them. You see how that and their camp will occupy that little space called your land. It is a matter of when.
It's
just
okay.
Continue doing what you're doing.
So well done.
People exploiting each other on visa. Blessed them. Now let us do an introspective view of this topic. How can you have 10,000 pounds? Instead of investing it in business, you are looking for Bodo to give it your fellow man. I'm thinking that set up a business that feeds him is not willing to come to America. He did not use 10,000 pounds to get that business. Is it not great in the first place that will make me count 10,000 pounds and give somebody blessed?
It's not really greed. It's
looking for that person. There's no way you are crossing the finishing line. If you have 10,000 pounds, blessed, will you give it to somebody to come to abroad where you get?
No, I feel like there is this sentiment that we have been taught that anything abroad is better, is the best, is the way forward. You understand? And so these people, they didn't have that money. If you listen to the interview, they sold their properties because they are desperate. They're like, because the idea is like everything is going so quickly there. Anything you spend, as long as the visa is valid and genuine, you are going to recover it in a little bit, in over a little. You understand?
It boils down to I was talking with my mother's black child. Somebody is 20 today. He was telling me that he was having a conversation with a friend who was making him see Obodoyibo as the saving grace. And he was telling the guy, if you invest 10 million naira in yourself, in your business, and find a business, food, anything that is edible, and you don't need to go to Obodoyibo to be comfortable. Imagine that our parents are telling their children that Obodoyibo is not the only way forward. I don't care what anybody thinks. If you are not willing to go to school in America, suffer and stress, don't move to this place because you're going to end up living from hand to mouth. You will make enough money to feed your children, but you see those Lamborghini, you won't be riding them. If you go to school in America, you need to work your ass off like I'm doing. Because if you don't work your ass off, there is no loss.
right.
Yeah?
Thank you.
It is all about orientation. It's all about this thing. There is nothing special happening. I don't know how I will lose my 5 million naira on what I didn't see. Going to, if someone selling your property to place a job visa for a caregiver job is just like destroying the peace for an unknown, for or invisible fraud.
Well, I feel like I understand what you are saying, but there is no justification for duping them. There is no, I mean, I feel like you know, people have their desires, you know, and it's legal, it's legitimate.
President, permit me to strengthen my point. My point is this: we came from a society where people lost sense of humanity. Why? Because they want to be rich by all means. And if they cannot make it by hook, they will make it by crook. And who becomes their collateral damage? People seeking for what they do not know how it works.
And the truth is that the people doing this thing are actually not in Nigeria, or they will have some of them in Nigeria and they are based in that UK. So the rich that they are rich in UK now is that they have been able to scam their fellow Nigerians. They know how it works. Like, it's unbelievable.
You are not getting me. What I mean is this, there is no justification for my inhumanity to another human being. There is no justification. But Nigerians should stop being scammed. In the whole world, Nigeria is the headquarters of scam. And I tell now, if you call me, your number is not stored in my phone. Honestly speaking, I anticipate you as a scam until I establish your identity.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
If you call me with Nigerian number, I don't have in my contact. Even if I have in my contact, and we speak an unofficial language, me and you speak with each other, you establish that your number has not been hacked. Yes, it is that serious. So if a Nigerian who live in this type of environment, who knew what our people are capable of doing for money, is not able to read the handwriting on the wall. Listen to how do you intend to help such what I'm saying is this: it is true. Nigeria is hard, but people are doing better here. I don't think you know it. It's either you work your ass off to make that money, or you live from hand to mouth. Manage what you have. Do not spend your 10 million naira worth of property. If you have that money, invest it in business. Go look at these social media vendors selling food stuff. Blessed of they are doing good for themselves.
Well, I feel like you are derailing. I mean, these are two conversations. We can have them separately. One is alternative to Japa, but another is Japa for the intent and purpose of going abroad. And everybody have their rights. No. They are two different. I understand, but we are mixing it up. There are two different things. It's good to you can advise people all you want, but people want what they want, right? And nobody have the right to take advantage of them, you know. Yeah, it doesn't matter, but they can go there and experience it for themselves, right? If you don't dupe them and they go there and they get a job, it's for them to make that experience. It's part of life.
That is exactly why in the population here when I started off that if not for the fact that we sold our soul to them, the Philippines have highest number of healthcare workers all over the world. One thing that doesn't happen is that the Filipinos don't come to America for the fraudulent visa. Their fellow Filipinos secure those visas in a legit way to make them try, to make them live their dream without foreign.
Exactly. So it's their experience to make, yeah.
But then, if you know where you live, they say if you live in a glass house, you don't trust to. Let me know as I say now. I'm going to go east, for instance, because I know what is on ground. They have sold the eastern part of Nigeria to a kind of poverty mentality fraud. If you drive a car, you become entitled. So I'm not going to go east. If Nigerians cannot use their brain to know that you are vulnerable to tell them because I don't know how much I'm going to tell a child that buy a bond before they realize that the bond after touching it 10,000 times. That's where I'm coming from.
Yeah, I
When
get
we
you.
preach that these people are being mean on them, let us also preach that salvation does not sit waiting for you anywhere in foreign land. Stop giving them your hard-earned money.
Money.
They are criminals. If they are doing good in black again, they won't have time. Look at me now. I don't have time to hold faith for this money. He said, I give you mine. You get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
Anybody that is giving you money, let me give you an example. There is one man in Atlanta, Georgia. He is from Imo State. You know what that man did? He went to Lagos and opened a school he called Certified Nurse Assistant School. The people there, check them 100,000. He had more than 1,000 students. Check them 100,000 to give them Certified Nurse Assistant certificate. Meanwhile, in America, you need to be affiliated and state board licensing exam to work as certified nurse assistant. Second, recruit certified nurse assistant from outside America. Okay? And this is for state man went to Lagos, opened that school, recruited more than 1,000 students, multiplied 100,000 by 1,000. And then, when they graduated, my relative that attended said he told them, if you want to work in America with that certificate, it's 6.5 million naira. And people were doing it and paying. He sent me the certificate and called me. I can share with you photos. I told him that this is fraud. And because I have worked as a certified nurse assistant in the state of Florida, I had to go to school, graduate with this diploma he gave, take the first board exam. Okay? And the board licensed me before I worked as a certified nurse assistant. You don't just use the certificate. Even teaching in America, you need to write board. Anything you need to write board. If they give you a degree that does not affiliate any board, that does not organize any board exam, it is fraud. That's where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
Imagine that my relative was not smart enough after paying 100,000 and sending me the certificate. He would have been working to give him 6.5 million. That will go down the drain. Look up the owner of the school's name and notice that he is a nurse practitioner in Georgia that owns a CNA school in America. And that CNA school in America is only allowed to train students in America and send them to Georgia Board of Nursing, to the church of whatever that controls them. So they send them. Collected money from 1,000 students in Nigeria. What do you make out of this?
It's the same thing we are talking about, yeah.
Yeah. Because my relative was not stupid. He realized that you cannot be doing very good in America and be hoping for naira. When it's almost 10 times the power of naira. If not for fraud, why will somebody be making money in naira? The way you make money in higher currency and be hunting for your small currency, it is a red flag, my sister. If you want to share it all I want, anytime somebody is in a lab again where the currency is higher and wants to collect money from you for anything, it is a red flag. Can we make this a topic for another day?
Okay, yeah, maybe,
so that
yeah.
Because a lot of people are not aware. So I will share with you that certificate my relative received, and they were seeking 6.5 million in addition to 100,000 naira. After collecting 100, what is 100,000 by 1,000? How much is it in 3 months? That's because it's time to pay more tax.
Now, wow.
When you see people calling you from overseas that they want you should get them in for anything, my dear, they want untraceable, untaxable income. Stay away from them. It is a red flag. That is where I am coming from.
Yeah.
Imagine that my relatives are calling for them. He will be calling me to help him. If I didn't help him to fund the fraud, he will say, oh, you are very selfish and you went to America, you don't want me to go. No.
Oh, they say the voice is not so clear. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, they say my voice is not so clear. I'm so sorry. But that thing was a very good topic to talk about. That man from Georgia, he went and exploited people.
Are you people hearing what she's saying, or is just one person?
He let them respond, so I don't keep talking for much, because blessed on the education needs to be put out there.
Okay.
That you cannot be
we will
as
do
I
it.
am now.
Yeah.
Today now,
Can I
one
get
dollar
the
is
feedback?
900.
Are you guys hearing her? Okay. Okay, they are hearing you.
Let
Yeah.
me repeat for everything I said.
No,
I
not
said
everything. Yeah.
NGO based in America, the money in Naira, it is a red flag. Because if they rate to what, if you don't donate 1,000 naira to them, that is equal to $1 in today's market. It is a red flag. Jobs, business securers, charging you in Naira, it is a red flag. They cannot do 1 naira is equal to 1,000, $1 is equal to 900 naira. And they charging you Naira. Stay away from them. It is a red flag. That's what I'm saying. My people, do not fall for them. It's because they are not meeting up in Alabama. That's why you want to shine with your hand-out money. Stay away from them. Finish, oh.
All
That's
right.
all I have to say.
Thank
When
you
I
very much.
blame the people that do them, I will also apportion the blame to people that deserve it. Blessed.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Thank you.
How can you be fucking my lifestyle in America from Nigeria? Is it not funny?
All right. Thank you so much. We are getting mixed messages. All right. Thank you so much for that contribution. Yeah. So what she's in essence is saying is that if anybody is based in abroad and is offering you a service and wants you to pay for that service from Nigeria in Naira, it means that person is looking for money that nobody can trace, that nobody can tax. Free money, because that person is living abroad, but he wants to live large on the suffering of the people in Nigeria who are going to suffer to go and put that money together and give them. So it's a red flag. It's what is fraud. So anytime you are in Nigeria and somebody want to render a service for you, like this visa now, and they're asking you to pay all this money, and meanwhile you don't even have to pay this money. Like our brother have written, is information age. The visa that the UK made available, whether it's teaching visa, whether it's carer visa, they have a website. All you need to do is go to that website, follow the link, do what they ask you to do. You don't have any other problem. Like, you can read English now. Why are you people afraid to fill form? You will see somebody that can fill form, and what they are doing, they are even racketeering appointments in the US embassy. The people that are employed in Nigeria in the United States embassy are also part of the game. They are racketeering their appointment. You can't get appointments. You have to pay somebody to have an appointment. If you want appointment this year, you have to pay their agent. Like, they will go and buy, like they have sold all the appointments. I know somebody that they gave you that won visa lottery, and they say they don't have a date for the appointment. It is that bad. Anything that gets into the hands, Nigerians have succeeded in raising horrible human beings. Unfortunately, I'm very sorry to say that. Of course, there are exceptions. There are exceptions, but like I believe that we have more than overwhelming number of people that are out just to commit all kinds of crime against their fellow Nigerians without any care. So you have to be conscious of that. For example, if you want to apply for student visa, the process is there. If you go to the university website, the university you are looking for admission, you look for the course that you want, you get an admission. Then you go to the country, you check for student visa requirement. It is there. You check, what do they need? Mostly they will need your passport. Mostly they will tell you the requirement they need, your admission letter, and this. That is all you need. Yeah, before the last time, before they stopped it. I think they stopped around 2017, and the last one. You understand? So now you can't get visa. You like to get visa to the US embassy. Is you can't. You have to buy or pay, or you wait for a very long one. They say it's not available. but it is available with the agent that you have to pay. Like in Nigeria, only in Nigeria. Yeah, I know that sometimes appointment can be long. We can take 3 months, but at least you have appointment. But this one that is going on in Nigeria, you have to wait maybe until next year, or you pay somebody. So everything they are racketeering in. So you have to be very careful. Don't pay people money for care visa. There is a process to follow. It is online. Click the link, go to the website, follow the instruction. That's all you need, because the government made it available. You don't need middlemen. You are learned, you can read, you can write, you have the requirements, just follow it. To take, our brother is saying, to get appointment now in USA, it take 2 years. It take 2 years, but if you pay, they will give it to you next month. They have their agents, so they have sold it. And who else? Now still the people, now them. Now we they do ourselves. And our sister said something very important, that people that are coming from Philippines, we have them here. They are nurses. Many Filipino nurses, they trained as nurses in the Philippines, and they are brought here. They have agents. This agent Nigeria is doing, they didn't start it. They learned from it. They learned it. Then they will go and sponsor their people here wherever they want to go, and it's legit. When they come here, they don't have problem. They are connected to hospital. They start working. They don't have issues. It depends. Maybe they don't like the country. The experience is for them to make, and make up their mind and decide their next line of action. But just because somebody decide that they want to japa, it's not enough reason for you to dupe them of their hard-earned money. You understand? So that's why I was telling our sister that it's a two different conversation, whether you don't need to pay all that kind of money to go abroad, or whether if you want to risk it, you feel like it, you feel up to it, why not? You go for it. It's a free world. That's the freedom that we have as humans, our free will to go and have that experience. So if for you, somebody can advise and say, if I were you, I will not do that, but it's yours to make. It's your money. And then somebody will dupe you of that money, whereas other ethnicities are not doing that. A German agent cannot do that to a fellow German, because they will be thinking, what will happen to them there? What if anything happened to them? And again, then they are caught, they are in for it. Another money, they will produce it and they will still go to jail. But in Nigeria, that's what I keep saying about our Nigeria and our judiciary, right? Because the judiciary needs to be disbanded, because the judiciary is supposed to be the bedrock of any society. That's why when you are saying we're a lawful society, why? Because the judiciary is working. The judiciary is the foundation of a country. And the Bible says, if the foundation is destroyed, what can the righteous do? That is the issue we're having in Nigeria. You can do any crime and you will get away with it. Look at President Trump, of all people. Today, his mugshot was there. Why? Because the law supersedes anybody. The law. Because they want to, the legal system, they want to uphold their law. I posted a picture of President Trump earlier. His mugshot is all over the internet. Let me show you from Google. Now, it doesn't matter whether he's eventually exonerated or anything like that, But I want to show. Let me show you. I posted it earlier today on my page, but it's here all over the news. Where is this thing now? Just a minute. I want to share this the video of President Trump. Let me look at YouTube so I can show you what is going on today. This is the news of the day. The news of the day today, that President Trump, he he came to be arrested, and to, you know, they took pictures of him like a prisoner, that kind of a thing, you know. Yeah, so this is the, this is the, I'm not going to let it talk because of copyright issues, but I don't know, what did I press? Oh, yeah. Bid and bid. I don't know what I'm doing. Just a minute. Let me show it from Deutsche Welle. So this is President Trump today. Yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. Like, the law is like the bedrock of any society. You can see President Trump, he came today and they videoed him, you understand. I think am I playing it? Yeah. So why? They say he interfered with election because he refused to accept the result of the election. And what according to them, they say, you know, he is the one that caused that January 6th, that they stormed their parliament, and it's an insurrection. Insurrection is rising against the state of the USA, and their law forbid it. So the law, it doesn't matter whether it's a former president or everything, but they have to follow that protocol. They have to follow that protocol. And he was arrested. They took pictures of him just like they would do any other person. That is the law doing his cause. Even though he came with what they call it, with a aeroplane, he fly to come and get arrested, and then he was released on bail, and then he went back. And his supporters are still there. Oh. He still have the strong support, but it didn't matter. That is what is called law. A country that is serious about law. But in Nigeria, we have a criminal judiciary that is worse than the people that they want to even go after. And that is why anybody can do anything and go away, go free with it. You will do anything you like, you will go free with it. Normally, these people that are committing all this offense, you know, they're supposed to arrest them, put them in jail, and they will cough out all that money. Imagine a whole President Trump, they snap his picture. This is the picture today that is trending everywhere. President Trump of the USA. This is President Trump of the USA. He went there, they snapped his picture, they took his record, and then, you know. So that is how you know. So of course, does he have people that support him? The Republican base, the evangelicals, all those people, his base is still there. They support him like tomorrow. You can see them banging, you know. You can see them banging on this thing. You understand? Trying to enter that place. He still have that massive support, but still, the law has to take its course. The law is the law. You think it is Nigeria, David? He said that I hope you are not supporting. What does it mean? What I'm supporting? Am I the one? What does your support matter? What support can I give more than those people there? Are you okay? What support is more than this? So let me show you the people now. See them. Wait, where are those people? Sorry, I went out of the video. Did you not see the supporters? Because I'm playing it directly from Deutsche Welle. See his supporters. See his support. What is my support or my opinion now? Of what value it is? You people play too much. You people play too much. Something that is going on in the USA. In the USA, you are saying, I hope you are not supporting. What is my business? What if I support, I no support? Who he help? Like you saw Kanu's bingo singing Trump praises. Who does he help? Are you American? Are his supporters not there? Did he change anything? Huh? So the American people that have done their country, are you not seeing this woman hitting the door? American people that are doing their country. Am I the one that was going to be telling them how to run their country? We are supposed to look at it and learn. Look at people lining up. We support. Is my support going to be up to this one? See them, they were lining up, even though he's going through the court proceedings. Do you think all this support is going to end the trial? You think so? It's not going to end it. They will pursue it to the legal end. And if the highest, the case will go to the Supreme Court. So you cannot use what you are doing in Nigeria. Nigerians are corrupt. That is the problem. This generation of elders that raise Nigerians, they raise criminals, criminal-minded people that don't have integrity, people that don't have compassion and empathy, people that behave like crazy animals. I'm sorry. Of course, not all. Of course, not everybody. Not everybody, because there are still at least bad is, even if in the worst case scenario, at least you will see like 20%, But who will save the day if the judiciary is also corrupt? The judiciary is not doing its work. The judiciary is sitting down and people will be in jail 20 years awaiting trial, but every year they will go for recess. They will not show up because they will not continue the trial. Like somebody wrote, Ojis of Kalu, it took him 22 years to get a verdict. 22 years. And under 4 months, that verdict was upturned. A verdict that took 22 years, they are prosecuting somebody for a case for 22 years, and the verdict was guilty. And then it took another court proceeding 4 months to overturn a 22 years old court proceeding. And you want to tell me that case that they are serious? Where is the corruption going to lead them? And so if you want to break the country into how many pieces, where is there no corruption everywhere? Thank you. What is his name that time? This Yoruba man, I remember. Was it not in OBJ time? I remember he was trending that time. I had his name at my lips now. I remember. Yeah, the country is gone. What do you have in exchange? If the country is gone, what about you? What about you? What are you doing differently? Nigeria is still not the people. Nigeria is you and me. You, Daniel Duru. What do you do different? What do you do differently? Bola Ige, thank you. Bola Ige, I remember it. What do you do different? If somebody come to you now to buy goods, are you going to sell proper goods or substandard product? You go and sell product that the tire have bought. You go and sell chalk as malaria drug, and somebody will be drinking it, hoping that the malaria, the headache will come down. It will not come down. And you people think the magic will happen. You sell what you bought. So did you buy quality goods? Did you buy quality goods, or you buy fake and sell it as original? That's the Nigeria that is bad that we are talking about. It's the Nigeria that is bad that we are talking about. So if you, for example, you buy goods that are good, and somebody come and buy that goods and it's quality, that is Nigeria is good that we are talking about. Recently, I ordered some goods from Konga in Nigeria, and they delivered those goods, and everybody was happy. And then when you feel, when you see something like that, you feel, oh, wow, But if the people that sold those products sold fake products, that means Nigeria is worse and worse and worse. So you, as an individual, what are you doing to make it better? Why would somebody come to you to say, help me? Information that you got online. You didn't do anything especially. Okay, for your service, for your time, it's okay that you can charge some money. Why do you want to charge 10,000? And on top of it, there is nothing legit at the end. There is no job waiting for the person as promised. And the conditions that is on the visa restricts them from working in other sectors. It's very bad. Imagine, oh, and then you so quick for you to upturn a 22 years verdict. And now this is the one we know. There are many that go on that nobody know. So if Nigeria wants to start going good, it has to start with offenders, people that are corrupt, and getting them consequences, starting from the leaders, past and present. What does it mean, when we see people vandalizing the bridge, the road, we are complaining. Meanwhile, we have politicians that are in office vandalizing public funds. So who is going to now keep the country for them? And let everybody be stealing now. Shebi, stealing is the blessing for everybody. Like the post. I don't understand. But still, there are still good Nigerians that are making the Nigerian experience not to be as horrible as it could have been. There are still good and faithful Nigerians. There are still good and faithful Nigerians. And there is another video that I will talk about tomorrow, because it's more than an hour now. So this saying Nigeria is gone is a defeatist mentality. It's a defeatist mentality. Because there are still so many other sectors that are also, there are people of integrity that are still trying their best. But we need to continue to hammer on that judiciary, because on that judiciary lies other things. If the judiciary can get up and rise up and become a judiciary of integrity. But the question is, when the generality, most of the people are like, untrustworthy, who is going to save the day? Like the people, Nigeria is the people. Upright people are missing. Like we are talking about in churches, in public, everywhere. Where do you find the upright people? Where do you find we are talking about churches that they are taking small girls and giving them belly. In places you think that you find upright people, right? You are not having it. So where are the upright people? Talking about educators in the university, their own is worse. They are there using their long man to be writing results, right? So I don't know, where do you want to turn to? Where do you want to turn to? So all these things that Nigerians are doing, you will see that most of the time when they go abroad, because they know they cannot get away with it, most of them will maintain. But still, some, they cannot hold themselves, they must commit. So anyway, My people, like I've said, the paper, the visa in Nigeria, if you want to travel, sit down. You can read and write. If you can't read and write, what are you trying to go abroad to go and do? To go and do Yahoo Yahoo or what? If you can't read and write, then go and learn a handwork. Learn a handwork, have a skill. And then you have to go to the internet and find the solution there by yourself. Because the people that you are going to pay, there is no other place they want to go. Instead, that internet, they spend time, they sat there and they understand it. So instead of you to be on internet looking for skill to laugh, looking for who to abuse or to insult, type in on Google or ask for the link. Ask for the link. Where's the link? The UK link, the link for UK carer visa. Type it on Google. The link will come out. Or UK immigration, go to UK immigration, look at the options there. Where is the visa for carer, for educator? It is there. Click on it, follow the instructions step by step. You will do this thing by yourself. Many people, thousands of people have done it by themselves. They did not give money to anybody. What is making people to give money is that they are desperate. You know, if you do this thing by yourself, and if you get a visa and everything, highest thing that it will happen is you pay that visa fee at the embassy, they will say no. You will not lose any money because you are doing it by yourself. Maybe you need money to gather your papers, your documents, you know, UK work permit. Thank you, UK work permit. So our brother say, just go to the internet, Google, you type UK work permit. Maybe I can even try it here before I sign out. Let me demonstrate it for you guys. Don't give people your money. UK. Oh, you're not seeing it. So I have here Google. So I say UK work permit. Yeah. So you can see here, the first thing that come out is government.uk. This is the official website of the United Kingdom. You click on it. Work in the UK. Skilled worker visa, graduate visa, other work visas, right to work. Are you seeing it? So you can see just one click. You don't need to give anybody your money. Check if you need a UK visa, popular work visas, healthcare worker visa, skilled worker visa. So if you are interested in health and carer worker, this is the one they used to dupe them. Then you click here. You click healthcare workers. Are you seeing it? All you need is patience and calm down. You will be able to follow the step. So you will see content, your job. They are describing what is the job, what is exactly the job. If you want to learn more about the job, you click on it. You say, okay, what is the job about? You must meet all of the following requirements to be eligible for a health and care worker. You are a qualified doctor, nurse, health professional, or adult social care professional. Your job is eligible for this visa. You will be working for a UK healthcare sector employer that's been approved by the Home Office. You will be paid the minimum salary or the going rate for the rate of work. You will be doing whichever is higher. Are you seeing it? You will be paid the minimum salary or the going rate. So the going rate is the amount they are paying or what is available at that for that work that you are doing. Are you seeing it? Your employer must make sure your job pays at least the minimum wage. So if you want to know the minimum wage, you click here again. If you click here, they will still say the minimum wage. Yeah. So to be able to pay this minimum wage, say you must be at least you must have a school living school living age, that is about 18, to get the national minimum wage. You have age 23 to get the national living wage. So minimum wage, you have to have left school. Living wage, you have to be up to 23. Are you see current rate? As of April 2023, the 23 and over is 10 pounds. 21 to 22 is 10. 18 to 20 is 7.49. So you can see the minimum wage according to your age. So most of you will be above 23. So this will be the minimum wage that you should be looking at. Then you go back again, because this is just to clarify what is the amount that they are looking for. Then they say check if your job is eligible, right? You don't need any other thing. You can go back if you don't need all this information. You can see knowledge of English, how much it costs. These are just information. Like, you check how much does it cost. When you apply for a health and care worker visa, you will need to have enough money to pay the application fee. Support yourself when you arrive in the UK. You will usually need to have at least 1,270 available, unless you are exempt. So you will just check that, okay, you have up to 1,270 pounds that you are able to support yourself with. And apart from this, you have to be able to have the money to pay for the application fee. Yeah. So, and how much is this application fee? The standard application fee depends on whether you'll be in the UK for up to 3 years. That is 247 euro. Are you seeing it? Are you people seeing what I'm writing? And then they'll say for more than 3 years, you have to pay 479. So let's assume you at least you sign for 3 years first. So you are talking about paying $247 and paying another 1,000, like having, minimum of this. Of course, you can have more. You understand? So I don't know what are you paying somebody money for? So what are the documents you will need to apply? You will not go here. What are the documents you need? You say your certificate of sponsorship reference number. Your employer will give you this. You understand? Proof of your knowledge of English. You will click it to find out what is your proof of knowledge. You say you will usually need to prove your knowledge of English language when you apply. Just like that. I'm just doing a demo. I'm just doing a label. So, like, if you see how I started, I just type on Google UK work visa permit. That's all. They will bring you to this website. It's government website. You don't need to go and give somebody any money. You say the CSO is what they are paying for. What is the CSO? Let me search what CSO is for here. CSO. I don't know. What does that CSO mean? I don't know what it means. I didn't see it. Antnam, what is CSO? Under what they will need. Yeah, but I mean, under what they will need. I don't know. Like, the documents you will need, you understand? They are saying it apply from outside the UK. Documents you will need to apply if you're applying from outside of the UK. So what are the documents you need? You say, as part of your application, you will need to prove your identity. How do you do this? Depends on where you are from and what type of passport you have. You will either have your fingerprints and your photograph taken at a visa application center. And this is to get a biometric residence permit. I think Nigerian passport is biometric. And you use the UK immigration ID check app to scan your identity documents. I mean, these are very easy, something that you can do by yourself. And even if somebody wants to assist you, it's not something that you want to give them thousands and thousands of pounds. Don't do that. Don't do that. You will be told what you need to do when you apply. If you need an appointment, are you seeing? So use the UK immigration ID check app. So what does this say? It means that they have an app. So if you go to Play Store on your phone, you will check for this UK immigration ID check app. Are you seeing it? So you see ID check app. When you click on that app, you download it in your phone and you will use it to scan your identity documents. So meaning you will take your phone like this, open the camera. There is a place you will put it and scan that thing, and the link will show in your phone. It's very like we are living in digital age. Certificate of sponsorship. Yeah, of course, to show that you can survive. So apply for a healthcare work visa. Are you seeing it? So this is where it is. Apply for it. So here you click. If I click on this thing, I don't start the application be that. If I click on this thing, I've started the application. Are you seeing it? Let me click on it. You see, where are you planning to live? I don't know anywhere, but let me just write England, Scotland, and Wales, whatever. And then I will continue. Do you have a current EU, EE, Swiss passport? For someone from Nigeria, no. Are you seeing it? So you just continue from there. You don't need to give anybody a visa. So our brother is saying that certificate of sponsorship is coming from the employer. So how do you get the certificate of sponsorship? There is also going to be a process for that. So guys, I'm just doing a simple demo. Like I said, go to this website. The information is there. I don't know. Like maybe, for example, if you come here, do you have a current EU EAA passport? You click yes and continue. So they will say confirm your identity. So you will scan your passport by downloading that app, UK check app, immigration check app. You see, if you cannot use the app to confirm your identity, you would need to go to a visa application center after you apply instead. So you just follow the process. Does your passport have a biometric chip? For example, my own has a biometric chip. I can say yes, right? And then check. You can use the app also again. So you have to use that app to validate yourself. Yeah, we also have it in German. They call it Ausweis app. Oh, I didn't know that it's so late. They call it Ausweis app here. So you have to use it. So what I'm trying to say generally is you don't need somebody to collect that huge amount from you. And the people that are collecting this huge amount from you, they are just being greedy and very, very unsympathetic, right? Because why do you want to collect that huge sum of money for information that is available on the internet? Okay, for your time, I can understand. So okay, you say you spend a lot of time, time is money. Okay, maybe you say you needed like the whole day to work on this thing, to fill this form, or you needed a week to fill this form, but why would you want to collect 10,000 pounds? Good evening. So they say a certificate of sponsorship is given to the companies free of charge to bring workers, but Nigerian criminals are selling it instead of setting up companies. You see, so we are the one causing our problem. So if you say Nigeria is not good, and you go and cause problem for Nigerians in the UK again, and then they have become problem there. So everywhere you got problem. So who is not the problem? Who is not the problem? Imagine. So they say even pastors are selling the CSO. So everything is a business opportunity to rip up. We need to do better. So guys, I hope you have been able to learn a little bit here. Like, I'm not even into all this. I just know that you don't need anybody to give you money, to give anybody your money. The information is there. Just look for it. If you need guidance, yes, but not to the extent. Like, I feel like you shouldn't be able to give somebody more than €1,000. Let's assume £1,000. Let's assume the person worked on it the whole month. He was busy for it, running up and down for it. Okay, so he didn't have time to do any other thing, and he needs to pay his bill and all those things. I don't know. Am I exaggerating? £1,000? I don't know, Tori alone. Some information that is there. I don't get it though. I don't get it. Right? But I know that there are people that need help. Like here, what they can even do, they can, like normally here they will open an office, and they will be helping people, and people can donate money to them to sustain them, so that they will be able to help people to feel for. There are many people that can't read and write from Nigeria, from Africa, that are here, that need help to fill ordinary form. Like there was one girl that, she said she cannot read German. She doesn't know how to read German, all those kind of a thing. So they were looking for her to help her, so they wrote a letter to her, and so they translated it to English to her. And then when they brought the letter for her, she couldn't read it, because she didn't know that they are even trying to lessen their burden. She still took that letter that was written in English to them in that office, that she cannot read it. Then I said, but this one is in English now. They don't know how to read, though. They don't know that this one is English. You understand? So there are people that, unfortunately, education is a privilege. It's not something that you can laugh about, especially in Nigeria. So if somebody has not been privileged to go through that education, they need help, they need assistance. If somebody, there are people that, for example, what they call the dyslexic or something, that they have reading and comprehension difficulties, they need help. It's not for you to rip them off. Show compassion. Where is your compassion? How can you be thinking of ripping people of that huge amount? What do you want to do with it? And the person will cry for all the days of their life, and you think it will be good for you? No. Yeah. So thank you so much, everyone, and thank you so much for being a part of this program up to this time. I appreciate you all, and I will leave you here. Bye for now.